Hendry.
Well, thank you, and thank the League of Women Voters and the Library for having this forum tonight. My name is Rob Hendry. I'm a third-generation rancher and resident of Natrona County. My wife, Leslie, and I have two boys and a daughter-in-law and a grandchild, and they all are out on the ranch right now, which gives me enough time to come in here and be a commissioner. I've been a commissioner for 2 terms, and I enjoy that. We make all kinds of decisions every meeting, and whether it's putting people on boards and commissions around town. We've had plenty of experience doing that. I've been a president of state associations, and I think I've got the leadership skills and the knowledge about the county to
Mr. Hendry.
do a good job. I've been a commissioner for the last 6 years. Before that, I was on the Natrona County Fire Protection District Board. I've had some involvement with the Sheriff's Department in search and rescue operations. I was on the Natrona County Predator Animal Board. I was on the Natrona County Farm Service Agency Board. So I've got plenty of experience on Natrona County boards and getting to know the people around the county, and I think that makes me well suited. Well, thank you, and I think that the relationship that we have as county commissioners with our other elected officials is a good one. When I first came into office 6 years ago, the different department or different county elected officials, the treasurer, coroner, clerk, they would all come in and tell us what they were doing. And we stopped that because they are an elected official. We don't really have any reign over them. We do the budget time, and we deal with them and deal with their departments. And it's a cordial relationship, and we have a good relationship with all of them. I will tell you that when I was chairman, we had a real budget problem, lack of money. And the other elected officials really were good at helping the county save money that year, and we made it through in pretty good shape. A month or so ago when this was brought up, I did vote for it. Things were getting a little bit out of hand, and the chairman kind of thought that this would be a good idea to bring this up and bring this issue forward. I'll tell you, if you go down to legislature, you will address the chairman when you get up to the chair and answer questions through the chairman, and that's basically what this is. It's to just bring things back into line, that this is a civil meeting and everybody needs to conduct themselves that way. And I think it's done its job. The 3-minute rule, if we need more, we can appeal to the chair, and he can probably give us some more time. So I don't think I'd worry about that too much right now. If there's a big crowd, everybody needs to have the chance. Well, roads, I know quite a bit about county roads. I travel a lot of them every day when I come to town. You know, the oil roads that we have, it costs so much money to rebuild those that we may end up chip sealing them and trying to patch them up. But at $1.2 million a mile or more, it's pretty difficult to redo them. The gravel roads, we're in a stage right now where we're trying to obtain gravel on a lot of the gravel roads and nearby, so we don't have a lot of cost in trucking. And some of the gravel pits that we've found have their surface is deeded. The people own them, and we can get it, but it's BLM minerals, and it's hard to get the BLM to release those gravel pits. But we're trying to do that. The public roads that are not county roads, we're going to try to help them get started and have homeowners association to go ahead and fix those roads up. And it's important to me that a lot of these services are mandated by the state. The state helps us out. They give us, the legislature appropriates some money every year to help, and it works. But as time goes on, we're going to have some more money. The Sheriff's Department is a good example. As the county grows and we get more and more people, you're seeing it in the paper every day. There's more and more crime going on. So I think our budgets in police and law enforcement are going to have to go up. So that's one of the things you run into with an influx of growth. The legislature, we will be down there talking to them as a county commissioners association and trying to get them to help us. But we have to have those services. That's just, we have to have law enforcement, police, and jails. We don't like them, but we have to have them. Several years ago, the legislature passed regulation, passed a law that any subdivision needs to have private approval. You need to go to planning and zoning in each county and at least have a development plan for that. Now, the county has not gotten into what you can do on each piece, and it's still a buyer beware. The buyer's got to beware of what he's buying. Now, we can go out there and the developer and make sure that developer does things right, has the roads set up, has everything set up. But as far as whether the county should go out and hold everybody's hand when they buy that, that's
the county's cleanup efforts. Mr. Hendry first.
Yes, I do. I'd support that cleanup effort. I live west of Casper, and there's a lot of collectibles out there, and we could make it better. It doesn't. People have the right to do what they want to on their property within parameters. When we set that our car issue up, we had 3 people that wanted it cleaned up, and we had 3 collector car people on a board, and we came up with those rules. And you can have them as long as you screen them and kind of protect the view shed coming into town. And so I am in favor of cleaning that up. We've cleaned up a lot of our country out there along the highway and toward barns down
What
there.
can you do as a county commissioner to bring more businesses such as restaurants to the west side? We'll start with you, Mr. Hendry.
The West Belt Loop is well on its way. I think we'll be running up and down that in a couple of years. There's a tremendous amount of traffic out there, but I don't know whether it's the county commissioner's role to bring businesses to the west side. I think the developers will be bringing businesses to the west side, and so they'll go through planning and zoning, and we'll make sure that growth out there happens in a orderly manner. But they've got a lot of growing to do, and they've got water to put in those subdivisions and streets. But it'll be the developers that do that, and not necessarily. I've been on the parks, but do I use them? No. I live in the country, and I'm outdoors a lot, and that's why I don't go up and spend a lot of time in the parks. But I do think that it's very important to have those parks and to keep them up. I was enthusiastic about the Alcova Pathfinder plan, and we did that. We were trying to put more amenities out there for people, and both on Alcova and Pathfinder, and that was the way to kickstart that, was to get that plan done. And now we can go out there and develop that. The Casper Mountain, we've got the biathlon coming. We approved that. We approved some sled board loans for that. And the skiing up there is second to none. We support that in the groomers and the things that take care of those facilities. So it's very important, and it's important for the state, and it's important for the people in Natrona. As far as code enforcement, I don't think that the city and the county should be together on code enforcement. Living out in the county, we don't live in the city, and our rules need to be somewhat different. They don't need to be quite as stringent as they do in town. So I don't favor of having it together. One thing that in Natrona County, you've got a town of 70,000 people. You've got a county that's 84,000 all together. So I think that the county would get lost eventually if you did things together on law enforcement, fire, those kind of things. And I don't want the county to get lost. There's a lot of citizens that live out in the county, and that's why they live out there, is they don't want to live in the city. Well, I think as commissioner, it's important to manage the affairs of the county. It is a business, and that's what I know how to do. I know how to run a business. And, you know, we've got all kinds of boards that we appoint people to, and if anybody knows boards out there that you'd like to sit on, airport board, library, health board, a number of joint powers boards, the MPO, economic development boards. Those are managing the affairs of the county, and we appoint people to those boards, so that's a pretty important job for us. I think that I've done a good job on the commission the last 6 years, and I'd like to continue. You know, I'm proud of the fact that we've got a world-class Townsend Justice Center down there. They're talking in the state about courtroom security, and we've got a problem. We don't have a problem in Natrona County. We have an absolutely secure facility, and both for the people that use it and the people that work in. I'm proud of the juvenile detention. You know, I wasn't sure we needed one. I was of the opinion and said it several times that if you don't like our juvenile detention center, stay out of it. But I was told by the state that that wasn't exactly how we were going to operate. And the state did help us with that, but we have a good facility up there that'll last well into the future. I ran for this job 6 years ago to talk about roads, and I haven't got the chance to yet because we've been bogged down in building the two facilities, and you soon find out there's other things. So now I'd like to start getting to work on.
What are the challenges of such growth, and what would you as commissioner do regarding those challenges going forward?
Well, we have a lot of growth coming, and we're seeing just the tip of it right now. We have a big oil play going down on Converse County. Many of those people are going to live in Casper and our surrounding communities. Bar none was one of the fastest growing in the country, and it's going to continue to grow. What the county can do is manage that growth. We're doing our long-range plan right now. We're updating that plan so that we can structure the growth when it happens, but the developers are going to be in charge of that. And the new highway out west, that'll give them more places to build next to. That's going to help people and the movement of people. The interchange on the north side of Bar None will help traffic get in and out of Bar None. So there's lots of things that are happening on our roads associated with that. But it's our job to manage that growth, not necessarily to perform the growth.
The long-range plan has to be a living document. It's got to be able to be flexible somewhat. There are different areas that are suitable for commercial use and some that are not. There's a lot of areas right now that is light industrial, and some of the neighbors didn't like that the other night, but they're surrounded on three sides by it, and didn't change that too much up there. Those kind of issues are going to come up, and with the growth happening in this county like it is, and in different areas, it's going to come up. they were talking about us forcing roads into the West Belt Loop, and we aren't gonna force roads in there. The developers will tell us where those roads are gonna be as they start developing that country out there. And it's up to us to keep track of it. But I will tell you that development is coming, and it's coming that way. There's a road proposed right on the other side of Andy Lane to go all the way out there. I mean, it's coming, and maybe this one piece can be a buffer zone for a while, and I'll vote to not change it now. But I will tell you, things are changing out there, and may not be tonight, but eventually it will.